Let me get ping. Alright. Totally forgot to change the title for today, not that it really matters. It's still applicable. We'll just stay too lazy to change it. Because funny or something, I don't know. Alright. Time to turn off the music. Turn up the game. Do some damage or something, I don't know. Ooh, that little block moment. Ah, I gotta get that. Get it. Got it. See this guy? Come on. Come after me. You know you want. Ah, I almost got the flick on him. They made a good flick to get the damage. That's okay though. Anywho. I do like this middle a little bit nicer. I actually like that. Nice direct. Didn't think it hit on my side. I think, you know, if it was a land it wouldn't have hit, but you know. Can't control that. Well string gonna go down. No idea where the blaster is. They jumped. Yeah, I see him now. Got sparked on that. Good kill. One behind us. Teammates handle it. Good play. Well, that allows me to score. Oh, I get directed, but we score every clan that was there, which is nice. Would have liked a little more. Well, this ended up being, this is okay right now. It's okay, we're good. Yeah, you gotta know where to go, my friend. Eye for an eye ended up being because that guy died to the booyah. Still over 2.5 remaining. Plenty of time here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab these clams, give myself 6. Don't like that we had 3 people all drop in this area. Good wellstring shot. Everybody are all the arrows on top of each other. You're in that area, you die. So it's the TLDR of that. They're gonna jump out. Somebody jumped out. It was not the wellstring, actually. God, they shred objects so bad. I also missed one shot there. I needed to hit every shot. Get a trade out of it, though, even with my miss. We also did help ourselves by having them miss one as well. Probably would have still been a trade if we hit everything and they hit everything. I had 5 clams. Never mind, don't give me those 2. No, you took all the clams. Alright, I'll take the lead. Gotta get follow-up in there, though. Oh, we got no follow-up. There we go, there's something. Blaster's the only one remaining, has no clams. That's gonna go ahead and be the end of that push. They grabbed 2 at the end, but they were out of range. Any push for that? No, that's not true. A ball with tie. So they need a ball plus anything. I don't like that we're in the corner here. I'm surprised that that guy didn't come forward faster. Oh, I didn't have slider. We get a trade though, along with marking everybody but the bow. It helps our team, but they're still going to go ahead and score. They need any follow-up to take the lead, and I'm going to be surprised if they don't get it. They don't get it. Okay. So they're going to have to score, but any score gets them the lead. I trade. We got to get the kills here. 2v1. They don't have a... Yeah, okay, that's huge. That's huge. They don't have a ball. They don't have a ball, but they don't have the clams right now. If we kill this guy, that's huge. That's most of their clams. Not all their clams, though. They're still... Can I have a chance to get this? Alright, they have a ball. So, OT will be happening. Okay, we get the kill. I'm gonna cover their ball. Once that ball expires, yep, GG's. I'll say, even if they grab the ball there, I know I backed off and said, oh, as I said, I'm covering the ball, but I'm also covering the path they had, because it looked like we had 2 or 3 people over to the left side. It was one of those, they didn't have much time to score. Even if they grab it right then and hold forward, they have 2 mines to run through, they have me to run through, and they still have to score it. And they don't have anything like a brush or anything that can be too shenanigan-y in terms of just holding forwards, even something like a sploosh. So the chance that we can't just you know, even if we can't just straight up kill them right away, the chances they can just hold forward and make it is just pretty low. We'll take it. Wow, we were one of 2 people that did not have over 10 deaths. And of course having the lowest amount, having 7. Nobody had under 7 deaths in the game. That was a bloodbath. Insane. We'll take it though. We get the victory. And of course we got a lot of the... We got at least... Oh, we only got score, but we didn't get clam carrier? Really? Someone must have held... I guess I really didn't hold clams very long. In most of that game. But I probably wasn't beat up by much clam time, but anyways, we still lost the clam carrier medal to somebody. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Come on, game. Give us a there we go. Match is ours. Let's do this. Get the new map in Clam Blitz. Not a big fan of the layout of this. Not a fan of it, one, because it's not diagonal. It's a horizontal mirror. And 2, the placement of it is just gross. It felt like it was going to be so open with the overview, but kind of going back and thinking about how these maps tend to play out, it just doesn't feel like it ends up being that open. It's definitely more spacious than a lot of other maps is, but the way things end up playing out, you don't really... A lot of the places aren't really super optimal to use, and I almost got screwed up by the gimmick of the map. This guy's gonna just try to hold forward. Take advantage of that, we get a kill. Well, teammate gets killed. Just run away, both get the hammer trade. I was trying to run away out of it, because I saw the stamp and I knew we had the double hammer and them weak, so it would have been a kill clean, but I just couldn't get away from the hammer in time. They still score that ball insane that was just allowed to just hold forward there. That guy's so one shot. Kill him with the second mine. There's always more. Get some pain over here. Get some pressure. Looks like they're all behind us. Man, they're just holding forward on this. Ah, that was such a bad one on my part. Brush not getting away. Expecting a hammer. No hammer's coming out yet. We do not have... There it is. We do not have enough clams for... That really... I'll take a trade on that, I guess. Going forward. Got ourselves... Got enough balls here. Okay, we got 2 here. Get a kill. Or not. There we go. Or not. Oh my gosh. Can I aim, please? Oh, that was sad. I still got it. That was sad. Get 1 ball in. Alright, 2.5 remaining in the game. We get a score. A ball will tie. Anything additional will get us the lead. We did cost, it did cost us 2 balls to get that push, but something is better than nothing. I can't quite get that where I want it to. I think his pressure is huge. Really good. We gotta go. We gotta score here. It's just a sploosh. We get the trade, though. Just gotta get any follow-up. Any follow-up works. Any clams. Just go sit on that clam kraken, please. Oh my gosh. There it is. Huge. This was a dumb decision, I guess, in the end. We get the double mine, but we don't get a shot on anybody, so no kills. I didn't know there was another mine there. I didn't realize it. They're gonna score. Lose the lead, but any ball gets us the lead back. If the sploosh doesn't have anything, so who cares? Let the sploosh be an annoyance in the background. They do have hammer. Oh, I didn't trade with that? Oh my gosh. We scored first, get the lead. But we don't have any follow-up big things. We gotta go get this guy. Gotta go get this guy with the clam now. Cool. At least keep him off the push for a second. Oh my gosh. They're just holding forward on this map. I have no idea where that landing was. Oh man, that was a lot of points. Hello, Neptune. How you been, buddy? It's been a little while. How's it going? You enjoying your Sizzle Season 2024? One of our ball carriers is done. We're gonna get a kill. Gonna bounce off a brush. Who's gonna mark us? And they're just gonna hold forward. What a cringe play. We have 2 of those with the sploosh and the brush, just grabbing balls and holding forward. We are held off for so long till this end where we're just in desperation mode, which is fine though. It kind of gave us a ball and didn't cost us any additional points, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, cringe play. I dodged the hammer. I'm gonna take damage to it though. We gotta go. We're running low on time. Might have been. If I have slider, I can go. Yeah, we have to try. We get no luck. Is it you and your team were doing tourneys, I'm guessing, yes? Of course, classic game 5 for us. Wow. What tournaments have you been in, Neptune? What tournaments have you been playing in? Got a first place finish this week? Well, congratulations. Which one? Which event? Alright. Well, we have ourselves a carbon. What a weapon. That was a dumb decision. I rightly get punished for that. Coral Clash low tide. Squids and pals. Oh, I forgot that was a thing today. I completely forgot about that. We played in the first one, I believe, TZS, but I completely forgot about this one. We're gonna go slider into the bubble. We get a kill on them? Really? You know what? Probably the rail thing. They got caught in the ink. Because it looked like they were struggling in ink. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Because even though they had the paint in the bubble from the buff, like, we now can override that with our rails. Oh, that's not good. That's gonna be... Alright, we gotta put some pressure down. Oh, that clam spawn. Oh, that's gonna be game. They spawned on top of them. They got the Nogami spawn. I lose game 5 just like that. Are you fucking kidding me? Come on. That's why those maps with those kind of spawns are so bad. Mind you, we were getting destroyed anyways, but those kind of spawns are just so bad. Well, lost a little bit more than... lost a little bit more than minimum, but not by much. That is Nogami spawn. That is a pork thing. He calls it a blessed spawn. I call it a curse spawn. I think it's a bad thing. Yeah, that's ugh. My main team's entering with their collegiate roster 5+6. Ah, that's unfortunate. Well, good luck, gamer. Alright, we'll keep some clams or some mines there if they try to force anything. Should be a mark, yep. Oh no, the torp, I ran out of ink. I gotta get that. That's bad on my part to have died there. I did not need to die. That took too long. Where are you running? Yeah, it's 18 man, we'll get him. Cool. Oh, it barely doesn't get up the lip. Yeah, there you go. Good burst bomb follow up. Cringe, but at least it was a follow up. Put some paint down here for these guys because they're kind of pinned. Good trade in a bad spot. Can I hit this third shot, please? Fuck it, we do this. We're not fucking around. We missed enough shots. We'll take care of that guy. We're gonna cover this ball. Get one behind us. Wow, we don't cover the ball. Really? They didn't die for that? Come on. That last shot should have killed. That was a strong shot, and now you hit him 3 times. This weapon is up 3 shot minimum weapon, so they had a bunch of damage on them. And only one of those shots were really, really weak. So they should have been at like 80 or 90 when that shot hit. And I hit a strong shot, so that would have been another 30 or 40. Paintbrush, you're not getting away from that. Sorry, my friend. You must die. Good reef slide. Couldn't get the follow-up torque roll though. Man, they just constantly are behind me. Just block. Get some sort of... Yeah, there we go. Just anything to kind of mess up their throw is what you want. Alright, let's get... I thought that Zuko was going to have that. Oh, this guy's going to turn... Okay, he just turned it into a single. Teammate comes in, cleans me up. Making a FA post. Yeah, FA posts are pretty weird. For me, it's pretty funny. Like, pre... TZS... you know what, I'm just thinking about it. I don't know when the last time I've made an actual FA post is. That was like right on the barrier. There's not much wiggle room on that. Or there's plenty of wiggle room on that. You get some follow up here. This is gonna be a kill. Not gonna be anything else, but get some marks. That's really helpful. We gotta have some aggro here. Fortunately, we don't have any more clams. Well, we have 6. Now I'm gonna come in with a bunch. But we need kills now. Now we need kills. We can follow this up with more. There we go. 2 balls. No shot at that. No dice. We get blasted from behind. Yep. I probably made one right before TZS, I guess. Is probably the last time when I'm trying to think about it. Because it was a little bit of a push for me to come back prior to TZS, just because like I was interested in coming back after doing TO inks pretty exclusively for a while, and God, I love that buff. We don't have a ball. Ugh. But, you know what? Let me just look at the free agent server. If I can spell the word free agent. What is it? Splatoon free... Recruitment and free agency, that's right. And it's agency, that's why I couldn't find it when I searched it. From Kraken... I have to disable this. Let's see. Actually, that's... Okay, maybe it was longer than that. Wow, I guess I didn't make one before TZS. Yeah, there's a... It's literally one of the, it's the thing. Let me, I'll send you an invite. Oh, I can't even make, oh, hold on. I know what I can do. I can send one to you. Copy link. The last time I made one, all my posts are like advertisement posts. Let me, oh my God. May 2019. If I did, I deleted it. I don't see a reason. I never deleted it. Oh my gosh. I cannot find it. Maybe I just haven't made one in the time that because I think they cleared it near the beginning of Splatoon 2 or something like that. I definitely had to. Maybe I just looked at teams personally because I wasn't big on like hopping onto any team. When I wanted to come back, it wanted to be with a team I really liked the people. Like that's always been my motto, but like I was like really picky about it because it was like I just want to be people I know and be chill with them to begin with. Like I don't really feel like coming into a new group of folks. And you know, of course I knew David Vapor a little bit before that, and they're like, hey, we're doing this thing, you want to join? And we know you're kind of getting back into the game a little bit. We are technically low ink level, but you know you're gonna be a couple years removed from playing the game yourself, really. So even though you were at Div 1 at that prior to the break. And yeah, so maybe I guess I just haven't made probably a free agent. I don't think I've made a free agency post since maybe S1. That might actually have been because like the end of S1, early S2, one of the two, when I joined Overdrive. Because that was probably the last team that I really like did a whole tryout for and everything that I ended up joining. Because Sigma actually came together through, yeah, because yeah, the last teams I've been on were Sigma and TZS. So so yeah, Sigma before that, Astro PM'd me that he was making a team, because he was really and he had played a little bit with Overdrive and saw what I could do with Brush, while I was technically just a sub for Overdrive. One, I wasn't on any other team, so I didn't really care, because they ended up not liking me because J-Rock, the captain, really wanted a heavy meta person, and he only picked me up because I played a meta weapon in S1 that was meta in S2 that I didn't really care to play, aka Tri-Slosher, because early Tri-Slosher was a menace in that game, but I was already trying to get off Tri-Slosher and find my new home, and like J-Rock's like, bro, I only want you on the team because you were a meta or you were playing what was meta at the time. I'm like, nah, that's never been me. Stop it. No, like it was pretty mutual that it was just not working out. But they kept me on as a gig. Like I still stayed on relatively good grounds. But like they then were struggling to do that. He's like, hey, you know what? I can at least overlook it if you're a sub. It was basically his out to have another person is you can be a sub, but you can't be a main player. And I rolled with it for a while. I didn't have anywhere else to be. And then eventually that team crumbled, and Astro was from that. He was like, hey, I saw what you can do. Let's put a team together. I'm like, fuck yeah, why not? And then Sigma. And then once Sigma was done, I did a lot of TOing for a while. You know, that team went about a year. And then we did TOing for like a year and a half. Oh, no, there was one team in between that was with people. It was with Leaf and such, but so it was with friends again. So it was less, why was I forgetting that team? But still, it was one of those, it wasn't a free agency thing. And then, of course, you had TZS after, like I said, then that team was the one that I went into TOing after. Well, this is fun. But, so after TOing, for so long. I was like, I want to get back into playing it, and then TZS was found. But yeah. That's... I'm totally missing some details in there, and I can't believe I almost forgot the team that I was playing with Leave with. But with Kenny and Swisher and oh god, what's his name now? Oh my god, why can't I remember what he used to go by Midget, doesn't do that one anymore. So of course Swisher goes by Yuma. They're the 10th player. They did Yuma before that, then they switched to Swisher for a little while, and then they went back to Yuma afterward. But hey, I don't like that. I hate this map's features. They interact so weirdly. This is smart on their part. Just go for it. We'll take the double. All right, wow, that actually gives us a shot at the... It doesn't give us a shot because our ball expired. Oh my gosh. Given the current meme culture, I found the choice of Sigma. Yeah. Well, here's the thing, right? So first of all, it outdates the meme, to be clear. By years, because the Sigma meme didn't come until like 21 or something like that. This was like 2018, 19. And it was called, first it was Ink Sigma, but everyone just calls it Sigma for short. But Ink, their policy is every team is a Greek letter. And it was one of those organizations that was long, it was very Splatoon 1-esque. There was multiple times that there would be like whole ass orgs that are just have like 3, 4, 5 teams under their belts. Ink, when we were part of Ink, there was only 2, and one was European. And every team's pretty independent with that. The whole point would be like branding and things to kind of have that. Splatoon 1, it was very popular to have 2 or 3 teams under one banner. In this day and age, which I like better, I don't really care for that style. Though you saw that a little bit with like the Splat-A-Lot or the Splat-A-Lot teams there was like the most recent version of that. It's really the only one that's really existed in Splatoon 2 and 3 really since outside of early days. So we were Sigma, and we did eventually leave Ink just for a little bit. The team was already on the way out, bluntly, when that happened. I wasn't a big fan of it, but I also didn't really have a reason to say we really need to stay, to be fair. Like, the whole point of why we did it would be just, like, additional brand, like, we're a part of a known group, can help us get more eyes and things, but they didn't really help us with that, because they were... A lot of people running it at that point were older folk that were just really not in the Splatoon community anymore. And they had their own lives, right? They have their kids. They were like on the older side, even in this early Splatoon, early Splatoon 2 days. You're talking, they already had kids. They had husband, wives, and kids. Wow. So they just didn't really have that branding sort of things. And so we moved on, but it didn't last long without it. So most people will call it Ink Sigma. But even when it was part of Ink, everyone just called it Sigma for short. Just like people would call, Ink Alpha, Ink Delta, and things. It would be Delta, Alpha, etc. Like, it's pretty common. Because there was no other team with that name. It wasn't like there was similar-ass things. But yeah, the meme was... But yeah, you're right. We have leaned into that meme once. Me and Moo did a 2v2 tournament, and we... Of course, that was before... Or that was early TZS, excuse me. Like, in the first 3 months or whatever. Mewtwo, who is, of course, part of TZS now, was also part of Sigma, and Pork, actually. That's why you might hear us make jokes about us being just a Ink Sigma rebrand sometimes. But anywho, with that, right? We leaned into the meme. We did a 2v2 tournament. We were like this, like Sigma boys or something like that. I don't even remember. Sigma grind set, something like that. We leaned into the meme. That was peak of that meme, and we didn't have anything funny. But yeah. What's the Sigma? Well, there was the reference, the meme that's being referenced. There's a like the, you know, like the chat. It was like before people were doing like the Chad guy thing. It's basically the same thing, just using the word Sigma instead of Chad. They're slightly different, but relatively the same. Enough it's not a big difference. This guy needs to die first before we can push. Bro, what do you got me? Okay, that threw me off. Where's that other? What happened to that other ball? Oh, it got pushed backwards by the dumb feature of this map. All right, we're gonna push up. We're gonna grab these clams. Put some mines down. There we go. Love when mines are doing work for us. Want to boot that. Get some extra damage as they are still on the wall. Oh, we get the fall off. Let's go. Going through FA posts are hard, but my biggest advice for you, Neptune, obviously you're doing it more for LAN in particular. My biggest advice is try to find people you mesh well with. It's better to find people you mesh well with than it is to worry about strength. Yeah. The only somewhat exception is near the very top, you could argue, of Splatoon, where it's like, oh, you should try to get with people your own skill level so you can win. Like, I don't even fully believe in that then. I'd rather play with someone a little bit lower than me, and then we can work together to get up to that high level. That's, you know what, that's what we did with DZS. I guess, as I said earlier, they were low ink level
when I joined it, and I have never been low ink eligible.
Well, what the biggest thing, right, is that teams are more likely to be longer lived if you guys are friendlier. Bluntly, that's the key to success, which enables what is the most important part of team building, which is getting synergy together, right? So that's the key. And so with that, you guys can build synergy for longer because you're more likely to be in a team together if you guys like each other than if you absolutely hate each other's guts, right? I think that's pretty reasonable to say. You know, TZS folk, you know, with any friend group, you're not always perfect, but in general, we are in very good relationship as a folk, and so like it goes together. We go together well, and we're going to continue to. We're still continuing to stay together, even after through all this, even when we're not always on perfect terms. But yeah, can I get this ball in? Yes, that's huge. Those points are huge. Oh, I gotta hit that. Oh, that works. Yeah, I'll take another train. I'll take a train. It may in the short term hurt you. Obviously, you're looking more for just Riptide though, so it's a little bit less effective. But I also, you know, it still applies to Riptide because you have so much time. You're gonna practice together more. You're more likely to practice together more too if you're on good terms and things, right? With that, like, you know, it's a little less, but still, it still applies, and just yeah. That's literally my biggest advice when people getting into comp. Find people you're on good terms with. I only have one team that I don't think I talked to anybody that was a part of. And that's my second team, and that's mostly because that was Splatoon 1 and nobody still plays the game. You know, I don't talk to a lot of people anymore from a lot of the early teams in general. Because a lot of them have left. you know, my first team, we have in the community still, we really only have Blue, Tulip, and Ice from Starburst. Those are the only two, and myself, of course. We still good at talk. Obviously, Blue, I got him into IPL and everything, and it was funny at the first Riptide, I think it was. Ice is like, holy shit! All this time, this first time we've met together. Like, we got in the competitive community together, and this first time we actually met in person was Riptide 2021. It was pretty cool. It was a really cool moment. I still talk to actually a couple people. I still talk to like Slar, who was part of that team. He just doesn't play Splatoon anymore. You know, life is just more important for him. Still talk to him on occasion. I feel like there's somebody else on that team that I've talked to somewhat. Still occasionally we'll talk to the others just like in a random pop-up, and you know, we're not on any bad terms. It just doesn't happen very often anymore. Third team, I still talk to pretty much everybody from that. We're all still in good tier. Like, call ourselves the Apotheosis group, but there was really like 5 teams that we like reformed and formed with slightly different people. We'll pull somebody in. But like Leaf, obviously I mentioned Leaf. You could see I still played with him in later Splatoon 2 together. So Splatoon, going back to Splatoon 1. I still will occasionally hang out with those folks and things like that. So like it is still continued well beyond that. Like I said, 4th team, not much, just because that was the Overdrive crew, and most of them have moved on, with the exception. Actually, everybody from Overdrive, I think, has moved on at this point. Maybe somebody that I was on when I was on it. I think maybe like one person that I can't quite. That's not coming to mind. Maybe it's still around a little bit. Astro, obviously, I still talk to from that team, but he was also more important was more the Sigma part of it with him. But anywho, ooh, saved our teammate and ourselves. And then the rest of my team's on really good terms with pretty much everybody. I don't know, there was one team that was on for a very little time that I don't talk to anyone, but Leaf was on that team. Look. The other folk were kind of insane. It was not a good, it was probably the unhealthiest team I've been on. I don't think about that much. Yeah, but everybody. Okay, well, we're behind. They know I'm behind. We're gonna get the kill though. 3 shots, 1 kill. We didn't lock them into ink. We're gonna punish for this. Ugh. Man, I almost got him. You have a friend named Ice? Ice, I mean, is a pretty common thing. Well, you know, Ice is Ice Angel is the full thing, but everyone just says Ice because, you know, that's short version. It's like everyone says Kraken or Mare for Kraken Mare. Just makes sense to use one or the other. It's like a first last name. Like most people don't call you your full first and last name. Hello, Joe Smith. Man, I hope you're having a great day, Joe Smith. Like, what the? I think it was a mine with the kill up there? It had to be. That was weird. It also just been a weird reef slider because I fell off the edge moment. Okay. Alright, so we're losing. Let me get some mines out here. Ooh, Blaster got me trapped. Where's a Kraken? Oh, that should have been a dodge. We are down 1-2 in this, so we gotta turn this game around. But I'm sitting here talking, not even thinking about the game. The game is a background thing a lot of the times, let's be real. We're here for fun. Winning is just a fun side thing if it happens. We'll hit the 3-shot. Don't hit the 3-shot that time. Okay, if you're gonna jump, I'm just gonna go. We need those extra... We gotta get these clams in, folks. Gotta get clams in. Come on. There we go. Alright, we get some marks. Get some damage. Teammates get more. There's no more clams, though. Oh, they got some. Yeah, there you go. Good 2 extra clams. They're not gonna get any more, but very, very interesting play. They're able to keep it, keep them back. That's huge. That was huge. Allows us to keep mid and maybe get another push here eventually. Put a mine here, and I'm gonna put a mine here. I'm gonna get close to this guy. Of course, about Kraken. It allows me to still score some points. We got what, like... Never mind, way more than that. I think I got like 6 points, plus I killed all of the rest of the penalty. Let me put it this way, I have no interest in any of the new weapons. I haven't really have a hate for any yet. I think the Wellstring might eventually make that, just because I think people want to get some skill with it will be useful. Pretty much what I said a lot about Reflux. I mean, some of the Reflux players that I've started to put it together are really, really obnoxious to handle. Even with the nerfs they're getting consistently. Which makes them have to play that more style, that more skillful style that I had talked about with Reflux before. I'm gonna grab these clams. Cool. So I think once some people are gonna get good, when you can just pop a quarter charge and hit somebody with every single arrow, that is insane. Ooh, this is good. We have to follow this up. We have to play this ball. Just play this ball and we win this game. Like, well, Brush. Actually, that was a dumb move there, Brush. It's okay. Just wait. The ball's over.
Our Brush is panicking, but they did not need to panic.
I apparently grabbed their clam. They're like, oh, clams! So I don't really hate any new weapons. I'm just indifferent. I don't care for any of the main weapons that got new things. I don't have really interest. The sword was interesting. I don't really care for it. Oh, it's raining. Like, I think Wellstring will probably be the most annoying. CRB is going to be obnoxious consistently. But some of it right now is everyone's playing a lot of new weapons in general. So I think it'll simmer down a little bit, though. Range Blaster had started to come up a little bit before the CRB was even announced, though we knew the CRB was coming for a while. I think it will be a pretty common-ish TC pick. Right now it's just it just peak right now. Like, it just needs to chill. Let people chill and it'll be better. Well, you just gotta wait. It's just because it's a new weapon. Every single new season we get this. Right, if a weapon is good for a particular map mode, it gets played a lot for a few weeks. I still think we'll see them consistently beyond that. But we're not gonna see, as you said, 2+ per game every game. Like, it will calm down. Like, I mean, you see, we have 2 CRBs and Clamblets. I don't think we're gonna see that consistently once we get out that, and that's like, this is still solo queue first week. We expect. I think those will flip back to other weapons eventually. So just give it time. That's part of why I don't necessarily hard form any, like, oh, this weapon is common, it's gonna be good, it's gonna be annoying beyond this. I just don't feel that with the CRB. The Range Blaster, it's solid. It's gonna be used in TC. It might be used with the Rainmaker changes, or with the Kraken changes. It's not even gonna really be used in clams. If they hadn't changed Kraken, it would be used more in clams consistently.
It might still be used in Rainmaker the next most, just because Kraken, Bomb, Blaster can do a lot there, depending on the map mode, especially in like choke points. But I'm a little bit down on CRB than most people are, because what made CRB so good in the last game, some of those things have been taken away with the changes to Kraken. You know, the big thing with the Kraken in Splatoon 1 is you had a frame 1 invincibility special. On top of the fact, if you got really good with the blast, you could direct somebody, they need a bomb. So I still think it's going to be good. I still think it's like an A tier weapon. Or high B tier at worst. But I don't think it's going to be like an S tier oppressive thing. I don't think it's... With how shooter meta we are, it's so it's such a risk to put on, because if it doesn't get the kills, it's going to suck. And there's only a few times that additional stuff comes valuable, and it's going to be things like on tower. So like tower is one of those modes it's really worth to pick it up. But like rain and clams, you can really suffer sometimes. Zones as well, the same way. Especially zones and clams are the two that probably least likely. Rain just depends on how much skillful someone feels they are with it. But like, you know, that lack of paint that you're gonna put yourself in is gonna suck in a lot of cases. And it's so much worse to lose that, because it hurts everybody on your team. Oh cool, you got a little bit of extra kills, but you halved your paint. Well, that half of paint is worse, right? Maybe the whole team you gained 1 extra kill or 2 extra kills, but the team lost 3 or 4. Even as a whole. Well, and you guys are now losing because of it. You know, it's kind of a risky, rewardy kind of thing. You know, high risk, potentially high reward. I think it's fair to say. But a lot of that is most beneficial when you have a skill advantage. So, anywho, that's my thought. I mean, there's a reason that you don't see a lot of those sort of things, but I mean, all blasters do enjoy shooting through a screen that people can't see through. They love shooting in and around things that they can't see where the person is. We only got an assist on that? Come on. Ah, that wall's gonna hurt. Gonna make us not get that. I might have gotten another assist on that. There's still one behind us. Really? Alright, let's just go score. We can ignore this guy. Put the points on the board, then worry about him. Because he's marked, so it's like... Okay, can I... Thank you. Ooh, extra claims. I'm cool with that. Give us those extra clam. Oh, the Nogami spawn. Over 80 points in this push. Oh, the back Nogami spawn. And that's enough clams to KO. Yes. And on top of that, less team kills, right? It also makes it harder to move objective. It just makes it harder to do literally every bit of the game, right? There's a reason for a while, literally just hard paint bots have been meta in this game. Literally think of things like I don't think you were around for early S1. For early S1, Aerospray was super meta because 1, people didn't know how to play the game and like get kills and things as well. But 2, painting the damn floor helps you do everything. And at different points, even things like Aerospray have found ways to creep back into the meta if like their specials and things have been great. Because they can just paint bot for a while. As long as they stay alive and paint bot, they can oppress the other team to do anything. And the rest of the team can make up for those loss of kills that the Aerospray is going to get. So if the Aerospray normally would have gotten 10 kills on a different weapon, that's maybe a decently painting weapon. You know, something like a splash, just splash, a brush, whatever. They go up to Aerospray and do another, and increase their paint by 30%.
because everything just paints like a fucking madman. Think of like the silver spray with the fizzy bomb, just paints like crazy, right? Booyah Bomb one, you know, we've seen that in majors still in this game, right? If your team then can make up, you get only 5 kills, but you paint 30% more because you're staying alive and focusing paint. They can go ahead, if they can make up for those 5 kills, they can get 7 kills, spawn paint them, restrict the opponents from playing objective and everything. Like, that is huge. And just having paint in general enables you easier to do anything in the game.
So, like, even if you're down, if you can just get that arrow spray to just stay alive for a little bit, get some paint down, and get that map control, it re-enables it to come back. While if you have something like a blaster, if you don't get the kills, you can't get the paint advantage then to then flip it back. So, like, lots of paint is an advantage that it's easier to get back into things, but sometimes it's harder to fully lock in and just bully the opponents, like especially near their spawns and things where they have like height advantage and things where they can take advantage of that, or where it's harder to get, where it may not be completely impossible for you to get up to that next level without slaying people, you know. But on defense or like a neutral situation, paint is the best feature and the best way. I mean, even if you don't want to think about just Aerospray, look at like, because I know you were around for this Neptune in this game, when like Neo Splash early game was so fucking used, and you just see people drop like 3k paint in a game. They were doing what they effectively did, what the Aerosprays did, stayed alive, just spam strikes, and get kill or get some kills because the weapon could kill better than an Aerospray could, and it could outpaint an Aerospray, mind you. It was literally a better thing than the Aerospray's just ever been. I guess I did. But like you were around for that, and just you saw how it could just paint oppressively, and then your team just couldn't move. We just fed this guy clams. Cool. That's all I got, my friend. You got... Oh my god, you gotta grab those. Oh, he fucked up! Bamboo! There you go. Good luck with your gaming, mate. Also, I said S2. I meant S3 when I said Splash in early S2. I meant Splash in early S3. I think I said S2. You love the new sword because it has jet and you miss it from Splatoon 2. I need one more climb, unfortunately I just don't have it. Oh, of course they spawn behind me. I just saw that. Damn. Don't tell Pork. Pork hates ink. Bro just goes and hides if an inkjet exists, even when he's not playing something like Junior. Like, just contest it occasionally. Jet is not that scary. Like, full honesty, there's times and places they're scary. When they're up at a really high spot, there's also plenty of times you can just contest the Jet, even as a Junior, Brush, etc. Just gotta play smart. Don't have to run and hide from it. You're gonna be punished sometimes, sure, it's gonna happen. But if you can kill a good chunk of them, well, then they may not kill 2 people on their team, they'll just trade with you. Well, that's a fine proposition. I'll take that almost every time. It disables a special on their team, disables a player, and it costs you your life. It costs them more than it cost you. It's a net positive for your team. Pending things like quick respawn and things, but either way, if it's QR related, right? A trade, depending on the timing, may either be they get the QR for that life and then they won't for the next life, or they don't get the QR for that life and it contributes to the next one. Like, either way, their QR is going to be done at least for, at minimum, the next life. You know, going into it. So, like,
it still, you know, kind of eliminates that a little bit. But that might help mitigate it, make it more even. But depending on how much QR they have, right? Ah, yeah. Sometimes a good old jump just works to avoid a sniper rifle. Don't like how I'm feeling really fucked right now, but E-Leader isn't hitting anything, so I guess I can go ahead and put some pressure down. That guy's weak. You gotta shoot him, teammate. Teammate, you left. Fuck it, Weeball. How do you like that flick with the fucking Reef Slider? Reef Slider flick works. I love when you get some paint under their feet. Right now, with the Reef Slider changes, it's so huge. Ah, I get sniped finally. Play the new sword. It's not so bad. You're worrying about it. No one painting. Yeah, it is definitely... It's very Blaster-esque. I think is kind of what I can put it. It can go get kills. It can go do a lot of damage. It paints okay. I think it's like a slightly more... I'm not saying balance in terms of how strong it is, but balance in terms of like how like Mario is usually like the all-around character, right? So it's a little bit more of a balanced blaster in a lot of ways. I think is the best way I can describe it. It paints a little bit more than a blaster does, but it loses a little bit of its strength. You know, it's a little bit slower. The way it works out sometimes it just can't kill as well. It's a little bit risky. Sometimes you're gonna have that where you just apparently just shoot around my shield. But like we get the mine kill, the mine defense. Though we didn't kill the ball carrier, killed somebody else, but I take it. Baby first Splatana. I'm actually gonna go against that. I think it's actually it has the higher skill ceiling of them. I would actually argue that I will say I think Stamper with its kit as a whole is better because Burst Bomb is cringe. So like like Burst Bomb being cringe, I hate it. But so it has that strong combo that just doesn't exist on the new one. But I think the main weapon itself is actually better. But I think the floor is higher on Splatana. Oh, sorry, not Splatana, on Stamper. But I think the skill ceiling on this new one is going to be higher. You're a stick player, but you like killing and painting, so mostly painting, so looking for a weapon for it. Well, I'll tell you what, none of the new weapons, maybe bamboo. I think the new bamboo, I just looked at our paint on our team. The new bamboo can paint fucking nuts. I think that's a great example of it. But with that, right? Like, so, but the rest of the kits are just not very paint heavy. They're okay. Like, you have some different ones that are okay at painting, but yo, hey everybody, appreciate the follow. I did hear that. Thank you very much. How's it going, Shiny? I appreciate the raid, gamer. Have a shiny day. I like it to be dark. What do you mean? Why do you think I have the shades on, Shiny? Love you, buddy. Appreciate it, mate. Appreciate the raid. Appreciate the follows. Thank you all. So we're just kind of talking over some of the new patch things and whatnot. Have to use ink brush day. I'm not using ink brush. We're on Vunder. What do you mean? Gotta keep the Vunder practice. I have no idea where I am in my series. I think for the last like 7 games I have not paid attention. I have no idea if I've been winning, losing. We've just been playing the game while talking, I'll be honest with you. Bamboo on sticks would be crazy. That'd be pretty hard to use. That'd be a tough one. Oh, I'm in such a bad spot. Oh, I painted your feet a little bit, along with you not really having much paint to begin with. Alright. And we'll take an assist on that. Alright, 3 down. Let's go. Hold forward. I have 7 if I can get 1. Give me the 1, my friend. Thank you. Oh, it went away! This map, I hate the gimmick on this map. I hate the fact it's both not diagonal and, you know, being a horizontal mirror, and the fact that I don't like the gimmick very much. Though I have used the gimmick to my advantage. Cough, cough, short on YouTube that just got posted like an hour ago. Self cringe promote, or cringe self promotion. Extended turf war. New feature, 5-minute turf war. Come on, Zuka, hit the shot. Ah, the Zuka didn't hit the shot. Now I'm stuck. The thing came up and made it where I missed the jump. Moved me. Nah, never feel bad about self-promotion. I still like to call myself out because it's funny. It's funny to be a cringe self-promoter sometimes. You should be a cringe self-promoter. However, it's still funny to laugh at yourself. I don't think I'm in range. I am in range! God, this song is still jarring. I've heard it a good amount, but every time it's still jarring. The like whoa 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 echo, and of course the bleeping of the vulgar language in my kids game. Yeah, shoot the Vunder, who didn't even hit the Vunder, my guy. Yeah, you know what, you deserve this. But anywho, I already forgot what I was talking about. I had to shit on the tent. Hey, you didn't break my shield, little sniper. Just a little guy. Oh, okay. Enjoy some extra chip damage there, Mint. Should probably be jumping to these beacons. I literally halfway through this game and just going, oh yeah, that's right, they have beacons. Alright. Yes, X rank, yeah. It's what happens when TZS doesn't 0 members of TZS respond to your ping asking to play the game. Oh, that guy fell off the map, I heard it. Yeah. Oh yes, this song is just straight up like it still hits my brain. It might eventually stop, but I you know, eventually any song will. But but we'll see if this song in the long term is a little less annoying. I do like one of the other songs though. I really do like one of them. It's more metal-y. And the other one I'm like okay on. Pepe, you're at work. Love you, Pepe. Nobody even responded to me though. Oh wait, actually I lied. Mew responded, that's right. I forgot Mew responded. Now that I'm looking back at it. So I will lie. I will take that back. I will take back my lie. My little fib that nobody responded. Mewtwo responded that because he has an exam for his entry to a specific program in college. So like this the 13th or something like that. So he's focusing on that, and I don't blame him. Source. I'm never gonna remember the titles. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm so bad with the titles, and I don't know why. Because I'm usually really good with titles and like songs, but like Splatoon songs, I'm so awful on the titles. I should just kept my thing open. That was dumb. Pepe did respond. No. Love you, Pepe. Well, I guess just stay a little bit then, Neptune, then get out of here. Go to take a nap.
I do not know the J-pop song. I think that's probably like one of the few. I don't really have anything against J-pop, K-pop, etc. You know, those different kind of styles of music. But I just never listen to them. Like, it's not what I choose to listen to. So I have just none of that. You know, the only like kind of music that I will like actively dislike is probably country. That's probably it. Though there is still a few good songs that I enjoy. Or sometimes I do enjoy a kind of crossover with a mixture of country in there. Just depending on how good the song's written. But that's probably the only real type of music that I'm like, nah. I'll even listen to some really weird things. But that's country and very country adjacent is not my cup of tea. Looking for 3 weapon recommendations since you like painting. Mostly painting. Arrow spray. Let's see. What's I'm trying to think of the top painting weapons right now in this game. You definitely go an arrow spray. You could go Neo Splash. I think Neo Splash is still one of the best painting weapons in this game and just can kill a good bit. Snipe Rite was the other one I was going to suggest. That Shiny pointed out. And that's probably the most meta option. Wellstring is definitely a solid painter, but I don't think it's... I haven't quite... It's so technical. The best way to have it paint is a little bit... Well, I guess you can kind of tap Shadowy, because it's basically kind of reflux in a lot of ways with that early reflux before they just nerfed it. It's a little bit of its paint output. That was something we were talking about the other day. I'm just gonna shoot this guy. I was gonna do a funny slider, but I should have done a funny slider. We're doing a funny slider. That didn't. Oh my god, that's no way. I threw that fight. All right, our teammates still scored. I threw that fight. I was gonna try to squish his landing, but I didn't want to risk missing it. And then I straight up just missed the fight. Oh my god, can I shoot a Tri-Slosher that is just casually walking and shooting? Bonk. Enjoy the damage, buddy. Always go a junior for a lot of paint. Always never gonna hate on that one. T-Tech, feel like a little less accuracy than the splash. It's kind of your less accuracy, more kill heavy splash. But having less accuracy means it can be a little more wiggle room for stick players. Fuck it. We choke. Throwing with the slider right now. I'm throwing so hard. Alright, buddy. I love the new swords that are just holding it and trying to make sure they hit the shot. Like even my slow ass killing weapon can still get this. Can I get one, please? Give me one clown. Thanks, friend. No, took too long. All right, cool. We put some points on the. Actually, I lied. We didn't because we had 22 penalty. Gonna have to put something on the board here. This guy's trying to get there with a nice 18 points. I call it a success, at least. You know what? Get wee ball. They just let me go by him. I'll take the 9 points. Redeem mine. I love I love that. That's such a fun redeem. It's one of my favorites. That was a shit show, but it somehow worked. I have no idea where I placed at the end. I just pressed the A button through it. Fuck it, there's one for the funnies. Bonk!
The mine kill. I love it. That guy's got 3. Okay, we have a lot of clams. Where the hell are the spawns? I was right by 3. I'll just go ahead and put this one in. Might as well put the get the extra points we can. Hello, Tri-Slosher. Why can't I shoot a Tri-Slosher very slowly strafing? I mean, it's one of those things that I'm just trying to move too little on the motion. Because I am super... I'm surprised I didn't get a squish on that, but sure. I'm super light on motion. Like, I'm a very lack of motion user in general. I'm very stick heavy. And because for me, the motion just doesn't move fast enough. And so I find myself always under maneuvering. I play other games with motion on, actually, and I just turn it up to like 15 on the Splatoon scale and everything works fine. I've always played like max sticks and everything, so undercover is not stick friendly. I would say it's not any more unstick friendly than anything else. If anything, it gives you a little bit of wiggle room in 1v1s because of your paper mache shield. So that has that going for it. You could argue a lot of Brellas have that sort of thing. With the shield, you have a little bit of more wiggle room to miss a shot. You may only do chip. Hey, we'll take the 3-0. I didn't even realize we were 3-0ing. Okay. We wasn't game 5. Woo! We'll take it. Damn, we were on a winter. Oh, we had I have no idea where this series ended, but we won the 3 before, so I think we were down 0-2, so I think we won that one through. I have to go back and watch the film. I have not been paying attention. Winning, losing, I've just been going. That's the fun of streaming sometimes. Just have the brain off and just going with it. I'm not paying attention to how I'm doing. I'm just here to have a good time. That was a good game, I guess. I'm pretty happy with the game. Sometimes just turning off the brain is the most helpful way to play the game. Seriously. It is sometimes a recommendation. You play better sometimes with just brain off. Don't think about it. I play 5-5. And it's slower than I like it to be. Like, I would like my stick, if I do this, to like almost to go at least 180. And that only goes about a quarter. So I would like it to be double where it is. Mind you, I've played games consistently at max movement, either so even if it didn't have motion, max sticks, or if it had motion, I would do like max motion and things like that. You know, I have a background, for those that don't know, in Call of Duty, and prior to Splatoon even existing, in that background, I was always max sticks in that game. And the best part is, I didn't realize till later, like years of playing, I never had aim assist on in that game. No aim assist, max sticks, because, like, I find hilarious in hindsight. I did it like in a bit, like really early on with some friends. Did it in a bit, like, hey, you know what, I don't play no aim assist. And then I fucking learned how to play no aim assist, mag sticks. So, like, sticks for me are very comfortable. You know, for a motion player, I am very, very stick heavy because of that background. And the way I hold a controller is very tight to my legs. So, like, the area to movement, this is my comfortable range of movement. That's it. Like, that is full on where I want to move at 5-5. That's it. So for me, like, I want to do very small movements. I try to do very small movements. And it doesn't help that I practice higher motions when I go play on the side. I'll go play Cold War, or go pull out some of these older CODs and go play some zombies, and like I said, I play it at like 10 to 15 on the Splatoon scale, easily. the motion and things like that. And I'm accurate there. I'm accurate with shots just because that motion is and that movement is much more comfortable. What does stick player so I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Can you rephrase that? I'm not quite sure what you mean. You didn't think I played COD? I've streamed COD on this channel. I'm surprised you haven't done that. I think technically if you go to my oldest videos, it may actually be a Black Ops 2 clip. I might have hidden that because it was old. I don't even remember what it was for anymore. I think it was just like, whatever. I know I in this year I've streamed COD to this channel at one point. I went back and played, I think I was playing BO2. I went back and said, hey, I'm gonna play some BO2 multiplayer, something like that. And I know I've streamed zombies with Leaf and such before. So like, within the last year, even, I've played multiple times. Okay, let me try to rephrase what I'm getting at. So are you trying to ask like what disadvantages stick players have compared to motion players? Is that what you're trying to get at? Oh, I'll take the double plus an assist. And I'll take the triple. Let's go. And that guy went the other way. What? That wasn't to you, buddy. I got beamed. Like I said, it was this year. I know it's been within this year, multiple times. Even within, but I know within the last year, it's been more than just a couple times. So, like I said, within the span of you being a viewer, I know for sure. Just maybe those days you missed, I guess. It isn't that common. I only do it here and there. Like I said, usually with like Leaf or something like that, we go back play some old zombies or something. I hope they're gonna score. Get the kill. Numbers advantage, let's go. Hello, Heavy. Alright, just the Heavy that's marked. We just gotta go. He's got a big trust here. Alright, we gotta score. I would like a little more here. There's clams. There we go. Ball's jumping in. That's huge if we score this. Big. They can get anything more. I'll come with a bunch more. There we go. I'm coming. Holding forward. I'll pick up what I can on the way. No, I can't get there in time. Oh, okay, I'll just hold the 7. It holds them from clan economy. That's always helpful. Yeah, you better stay back, buddy. Oh my god, I missed so many shots there. Yep, last one's ball carrier. Oh, I got him stuck. Oh no. That worked out as good as I could have asked. Play tent, please. Oh god, that's a terrible idea. I can't aim. I am not a great tent player. I love tent. I love the idea of tent. I would play it more if I could do it. It's just not my cup of tea. I missed too many shots to make it worth it. It already hurts other weapons that are a little bit more lenient. You make ink mines so easy. Well, it does help if like my entire kit is dedicated to ink mines. It makes them easy. Mines are great. I think mines are one of the most underrated subs, if not the most underrated sub in this game. And the best part of mines and sub power up, which like I run a lot of sub power up in this build, mind you, is that it increases everything but max damage. The point sensor radius, the point sensor duration, the thank you for the follow. Thank you. Appreciate it. It also does the paint radius. It increases the damage radius amounts. So like it doesn't increase the max damage, but the 35 has a longer range and the 45 in the center the maximum damages are bigger, the circles for that. And the like I said, I talk about paint radius, but just the mine as a whole is larger too. So there's a larger trigger area as well. The only thing that it doesn't do is max damage, and technically when you put the mine down, the little paint that comes down there, it doesn't increase that. Like those are literally the only two attributes of mines that are not improved by sub power up. While like a bunch of other subs, it's just like, oh, it has more velocity, so technically you can throw it farther and faster. Like burst bomb farther faster, which isn't a bad thing probably for burst bomb's probably one of the more beneficial ones. Same, but splat bombs, oh, further and faster. That's nice, but you know it isn't usually the greatest thing in the world. But the utility subs tend to get the best out of sub power up, which is awesome. Like to see utility subs get used. I think they are a very crucial part of the game and very underrated. Some solo zombies. Well, there was one game of it. I said I know I've done some with like Leaf. We've done some. I think I might have been done more than just with Leaf at one point, but that would have been a while ago. Let me grab this ball before it expires. I also did a multiplayer. It was like old COD player returns the game or something. I don't know what quite the title was. Something along those lines, yeah. Well, because Tent is about the main weapon. Very, very hard about the main weapon. This, I like to play a little bit of a different style with it compared to Tent, which Tent could play this style if it wanted to, but I think it would be worse at it than my style, which is kind of using mines in a lot of ways as your main weapon. Allows you to mark a lot of people, and then trying to that I was moving forward. I should not have died. Latency moment. But the main weapon is kind of your distraction, little extra chip damage, because mines eliminate one shot. If it does damage, it is guaranteed to eliminate one shot needed to kill this weapon. For a lot of other weapons, like Tent, for example, it doesn't eliminate a full shot for Tent, because you can already one shot. It makes it easier and more to get that one shot, because anybody damaged is easier, right? You don't have to have a fully accurate shot or fully in range, etc. But this weapon, with standard shots, it is one less shot needed. I'm going to slider this. That's going to be not a double, but would have been a double if our teammate didn't kill him. But I also really like it because I try to do a very supporty build with this. It's intended to be very supporty. A support build, and I am marked. This is going to be fun. Come on, friends, let's dance! I lost. I should have kept shooting. Good night, Neptune. Appreciate you coming out, gamer. Good luck in your search for a Riptide team. Cough, cough. Riptide, September 8th through the 6th to the 8th, everybody. Go out to Riptide. I'm just a little TO running it or something. That zip killed me, really? I guess I was weak. How many people are signed up for Splatoon right now, or for Riptide? 218 right now. We hit, at the end of phase 2, we were at 216. We've had a couple extra sign-ups since then. Which, to put it to reference, at the end of phase 2 last year for Riptide, which ended up being the largest Splatoon LAN until LTC took over it, we at this point had less than 100, but at the end of phase 2, which was a month later at the end of June, we had 146. So we are up about 148% or something like that. Which, if that were to hold, we would, is it like, it's over 400 people. Let me do, why can I not think of the math off the top of my head? 148 times 270. 400 and, about 440 people. Which would shred LTC, for reference. LTC didn't have 350. And would shred our number, which was 297 last year. So, I mean, we are talking... even if we go down to like 125%, we will take up, we will take over LTC. So like, even if the percentage goes down, which technically, if we want to compare it more directly, we have to wait for June 30th and see what our number is. And we'll get a more accurate, probably a more accurate percentage. Well, I guess percentage will probably likely decrease with time. But like, it'll be a little bit like, hey, you know, we're going to be, say, 150%, 160% at the end of June. I'm just throwing a number out there. Maybe it'll go down to like 150% or something, and that will still be insane if that's the case. We would have tons of teams. Don't think a room could hold all that. Well, our room is over 3 times our... I'm trying to think. I can't remember if it's over... It's about 3 times the size of the LTC room. Because, Rice, you went to LTC, right? I may be wrong on that. I cannot remember. Ah, you didn't. Well, if you've seen LTC pictures, our room is 3 times larger than that. Give or take a little bit. Oh, okay. So you were at Riptide last, so you do know the room. That's right. I forget who goes, who doesn't. My memory poofs out who goes. I'm gonna be honest with you. I love y'all, but when you think about it, you have 300 people you're trying to remember, along with just smash faces come in. Staff, especially, you know, so like things like staff stuff, you're the ones you're like, you gotta keep in. Like, you don't want to be like, hey, person, I don't know who you are. And it's like a staff member, and you're like, ooh, that's bad. I totally didn't sit at you with lunch like every day. Like, I'd rather forget a player, you know, no offense, but love the players to death. They're what make the event. But that room can, like I said, we had 300 last year, and I don't think we broke fire code on that. I know LTC, they had more people than could be in there. They had more people than the fire code for that room is. So like I don't know how they handled it or whatnot. I don't care to. I should say I don't care, because I do want to know. But I'm not going to go, like, asking them what they did right now. Or if they just said, screw it, we'll see. I know last year for them, which they had less than us last year, they were right around their fire code. So I know they smashed that number this year. I'll have to Google it. Or I'll have to look into it. I might have to ask... but with the room size, we should be okay. No matter what. I doubt the chance they're gonna have that publicized. It would be something I'd probably have to find out. They would advertise like their best thing. Let me... We shall look that up eventually, because now I'm kind of curious. I know there's a maximum amount, but that usually still gives wiggle room for fire code. So they say, hey, you know, maximum is 250, but the fire code may be like 300, just because like they just don't want to, you know, they want people to have nice, good events, and they also don't want to be breaking the law. They want to give themselves some wiggle room. Oh, it just means you have to upgrade your package if you're gonna have 300 instead of, you know, that kind of stuff for those kind of events. No, they're a business after all first. Oh my gosh, you're gonna do that to me? Really? So even like if I look up the advertised number, it will probably be lighter than the legal limit because they want to give themselves room. You know, what if, you know, a staff member is there, right? If they're, let's say they're expecting 250 and they have exactly 250. Well, if a staff member walks in to help them with something, well, now they're breaking fire code. Or if they're helping them set up, or they're helping, they want to go check it out. I don't know. Splatoon, probably. I haven't checked it, but last I knew, they hadn't even hit 200 yet, so if they did, no, they did hit 200. It was like 202, right when I saw it. I would assume we're still the highest. I don't think they made that many people up, especially when the phase already ended. So like Splatoon, Smash Folk are notorious for being slower, but it's also because it's a 1v1 game. So fighters as a whole tend to suffer that. It's not just necessarily a Smash thing, to be clear. Anytime you're dealing with a lot of 1v1s, it's easy to sign up late. You know, hey, you know what, even if I intend to go, I'm gonna go put my money into the hotels and everything, because it doesn't matter if I get my registration late. I pay, at this point, 10 more bucks if I get in the last registration thing than what I'll save if I get it from the Phase 3 section. So I'd rather make sure my flight is cheaper. I might save more on my flight, making sure I have a hotel room, handling that sort of stuff, than I will ever lose on the other thing. So, you know, when the hotel deal's over, you're going to pay way more for a hotel that may not even be on property, potentially, if you can't get it, depending on how full things are. Goodbye, Hammer. So that's sometimes the mentality that I've seen, and I kind of understand that. While with Splatoon, a lot of people tend to go earlier because they're forming teams and everything. So it's kind of one of those like, hey, you know, if some people get a little antsy if they don't see a teammate having registration, even if they decently trust them. But especially in a situation if you want to be like a free agent or something, you got to find a team. Like having that registration is easier to say I'm going than be like, I technically haven't bought it yet. It gets people a little antsy at times, I've seen. So team games in general tend to be a little bit better about signups compared to non-team events. Alright, we gotta get these clams in. We have enough clams. Cool. Which, I mean, is really nice. Splatoon at LTC was actually the #1 game for a long time at LTC. We're gonna get this jump. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. It's a really awkward angle, but I'm gonna try. Cool, we did. I thought I was further back than I was, so that actually was really easy. They didn't get beat. They didn't top Splatoon until maybe like like 3 weeks before. Less than a month away, maybe 2 weeks, something like that. But they ended up like 200 people, 150 people more than Splatoon did. Something like that for Ultimate. They were the only game that beat Splatoon, mind you. But like that should show you like they have most of their signups right at the end for 1v1 fighters especially. It's a pretty common thing for that to be the case. Ah, there's a hammer. He's got clams too, so we gotta kill him. Yeah, he's gotta go. Brush is looking like me. Throw it. Oh, and they died. They have the clams. They have the clams. Oh no, they're gonna win this. They're gonna win this. Block them. No. I was trying to bop them to make them miss. Sometimes that will get people if they hesitate a little bit with somebody in their face. They'll miss or something like that. Ugh. Close game. Came down to 1 point. That 1 point hurts. That hurts. But I'll pull up Riptide really quickly and I'll look at the let's see the exact numbers for like I said, I know we're at 218. I looked earlier. I like to check every day or two still, because we still get those signups without just like every other day. I swear we get another sign up, which is awesome. I love it. But when obviously we're close to the phases, we get a ton of signups then. Ultimate is at 211, so we're still ahead of them by 7, but they've made up ground Even post phase, they've made up some ground because we were like 15 over, so at one point. So they definitely made up ground than we were, but hey, it's still a good accomplishment that the next highest game we are still ahead of. And in a game that has a peak over three times our peak at Riptide alone. You know, they're likely going to be below their peak this year just because Ultimate's been out for a long time. The love, you know, that hasn't got updated in a while even. You know, it's kind of like the end of Splatoon 2. Where people just didn't really show up for things like, hey, we're just gonna chill. Along with the fact, obviously, we had COVID at the end of Splatoon 2. But even prior to COVID, the numbers were starting to kind of fall off a little bit for a lot of events. I don't say hard or anything, with the exception of SNS 5. SNS 5 went amazing. But like G7 and things, the numbers were down from then. I don't know about from G6, G7. I have to go check that in particular. I can actually pull it up. I have a sheets. Actually, you know what? Let me before I continue this thought, let me pull up the numbers. Oh no! Somebody! No! Everyone, stop! I'm not ready. No, actually, G7 to G6 did increase, but it was like pretty much identical. So I will stay in. I was wrong about G6 to G7, but G5 was still bigger than both of them. So they were all relatively the same numbers wise. 132, 124 and 131. G5, G6, G7 respectively in that order. But with that, right? You know, we're at the end of the game, whatnot. Right now, Splatoon is still increasing, and I think it's very likely. I think it's fair to say at this point that Riptide 2024 will be the largest Splatoon land in the West, at least. Because obviously we already had that title. We lost to LTC, who took it 341, and we're at a rate that we should be able to top them right now. If not, we're minimum going to be really darn close. And I think on the low side, we'll be pretty darn close, and I'm really excited about it. That's why I've been still talking about it, and we're on like game 3 of talking about Riptide. I'm not even playing the game, I'm just talking. Let's have the fun with these X-Rank sessions. I don't care, it's X-Rank. Alright, friend, I caught you on the drop, or I caught that they were gonna drop. I'll let him go. We'll bully this guy. Hello, friend! You made a bad mistake. I predicted your ass without even mentally thinking. I figured they were gonna jump somewhere. I fucking predicted exactly where they were gonna go. Why does YouTube say I'm playing Plants vs. Zombies? Because apparently the game, when I set it to Splatoon 3, it decided that I was lying and I was playing Plants vs. Zombies. What the fuck, game? I've never played Plants vs. Zombies. And the best part about old Splatoon versus new Splatoon lands, in terms of numbers, is not only are we beating the record, we are having 2 large lands a year versus before we would only have 1 per year. So you'd have like your SNS, and that's it. Everything else was like a medium or smaller land. Now we have LTC and Riptide as these like 2 massive things trying to fight for the top. When like I said, SNS, they had nothing competing for it in terms of its numbers. And even during that, our medium lands, like Gridlock this year, are going to be beating our old majors. I think Gridlock's going to end about 150 people. And obviously I just talked about how G7 had 130 people. And it was the major at the time, right? The 2020 major right before everything went down. And It was the only tournament in 2020. But like SNS, where did my numbers go? SNS 5 was 261. So that was, you know, the standard for majors there, right? Prior to COVID, we had 2 events that went over 200 people in the West that I know of. That I at least have handy. I might be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But I doubt it would be missed on my list. I'm going backwards for some reason. Oh, it's clams. That's right. I mentally just turned back on. I was like, why am I going backwards? Oh, there's clams back here. My brain saw clams. I went for clams. Ah, there's a block there. I was trying to get backwards. Somehow I got an assist on that. Cool. Now, so even when we had those majors, right, that are hitting 200, we had 1 per year hitting 200. Last year, we had 2 events hit 200, with Riptide just shy of 300. You got 297. LTC this year hit almost 350, and if Riptide doesn't hit 300, and I think 350 for that matter, it's going to be a surprise. Ah, this was bad. That was dumb.
That was a desperation, and I didn't even die to the bow.
So that's a massive increase, going from, oh, now we have not only 1 big event that's hitting 200 to 2 events hitting 200 to now 2 events likely hitting over 300 per year. And I think, and if Gridlock really pops off, you could even say 3 events hitting 200 if they can get up to 200. That would be amazing for the scene. The first SoCal, I think, hit like 100 people or so as well. Gridlock, to be clear, has had numbers over 100 last year as well. So obviously venue space, I've never been to Gridlock, and I don't know what the inside looks like for the venue space for that. I've never been to LTC either, but I know what the venue space looks like for LTC. But with Gridlock, like they've dealt with numbers not far below this. So like even if it's going to be their largest event, it's not one of those things. I don't think they're going to smash like 250 or something like that where it's like 100 people more, but they might get 20, 30 more than they've had before. So it'll be interesting to see where they go with that. And, but I don't know the venue space. I don't know how cramped it was in there. But yeah. Bamboo on sticks is weird. It's a hard to aim, sorry. But it's funny to use. I lost you in the chat as Rice sent it. It'll be interesting to see indeed. Slid up on me. I was like, oh, I lost it. Yeah, bamboo on sticks would be is funky. Same thing with pencil would be. It's one of the tougher things to do a little bit more. Yeah, I am keeping a number. You know what? Let's check how Gridlock is doing, because I know their next phase ends like this week. Let's see. They were like over 100. They have 114 right now. I think their next phase ends this week, so I'm surprised I haven't seen any posts or anything from them. But I also just don't keep a lot of tabs on Splat stuff anymore, so it may just not get sent to me. Like I don't have it. I don't know if I'm even following Gridlock or anything, but I haven't even seen like anybody retweeting it in my little circle that does get to me sometimes. The only reason I see LTC stuff, for example, is because obviously Splatlands I have the noties on. Plus I have it on the actual Splatlands account on my note thing, so anytime like LTC posts, we have notice on that account set up so we can remember to RT things that maybe we didn't know was going to happen. All right, well, let's go. There's one there, I think. Let's explode here. Good bow play. Not good enough. I want to put some points on the board, damn it. It would probably paint pretty good though, still. Because the new Bamboo paints really well. It's in like that A+ low S tier paint easily. It's insane how well that weapon paints. Oh, I'm so dead. I'm not dead. The hammer died. Ink mines plus some other people do equal death. 3 ink mines, you know, kill hammer. So it is fun as a brush player, or sorry, a Brella player sometimes with the mines. And I get killed from behind, damn it. Thought we had it. Like, you can just drop 3 mines, especially if you already have 1 in the area, you just lead them right through the minefield and there's a ding 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 ding, there's dead. Or if they're already injured, you know, even just 1 or 2 mines might be enough. Okay, hello friends. Ah, injured inkjet, that works. Has Vapor tried the new bow? I'm sure, I know he has. We played a little bit on it, but I don't think he will hit in any way. He's not a big bow guy, so we'll tank the damage. Big thing is they aren't grabbing the. He doesn't really. I don't think he really cares for either. I didn't have Reef Slider. Why did I think I have Reef Slider there? I wasn't even halfway. So like, he thought they were both weird, both new weapons. He didn't like the feel for any of them. But like I said, he's never been a big bow guy to begin with. Can I hit those shots? I gotta hit those shots. That's on me. There is nobody else to say, but that's on me. Not I didn't get that kill. Though they did jump out, but. Alright, well. I bled a little bit on that one that we didn't need to. Hello, friend. Nah, I gotta get him in the paint. I do like the new Reef Slider paint thing. I'll tell you what, it's really useful, and it's still something I'm working to get the hang on. But it's really, really interesting when you can get someone locked in with the paint and you just kill them. Or you can even run them over if they're really close. You can lock them in paint, like if they're right there and I popped it, I can lock them in paint, they just get run over and they die. Alright, 1 ball in. I'm gonna play smart. Oh, I had 2 clams, I had 1. Damn, I would have thrown them both in. The custom version feels like the Explo. I mean, a lot of ways it is kind of like Explo, but plus the little bit more skill, because you have the obviously you can just go mad with paint, but it also can, you know, do those quarter shots where it's super accurate and will just one shot and pretty much any point you shoot, right? Unlike something like a tri-stringer where sometimes you're just gonna miss those extra little dots just because of the slight width, right? Especially if you just shoot a standard shot. That you can just make, if you get the timings right, you can just point sensor bing somebody and point sensor point. I don't know, lock in, I guess. I don't know what word I was going for with the word point there. Just lock in, bam, just dead. Obviously, it comes down to then accuracy and everything. They're going to definitely take the lead on this. Or I will stand corrected? Insane if that stands corrected there. I mean, obviously, they have a good shot of taking the lead back, because all they have to do is score a ball. Oh, yeah, ball would take the lead by 1. Okay, 3 down. All right, let's mine this ball up. All right, ball fell off the map. That's huge. Oh, that's GG's because there are other balls in spawn. That's GG's. That sucks for them. Like, there's no way anybody can get there in time. That is unfortunate. We'll take it. I feel so bad for those guys. They had a shot at that. They probably would have taken that game.
depending how they would have handled working with that hammer. Hey, I'll take a fist bump. I have no idea where this series is. Hey, we won! That was game 5. I'm like, I feel like it's been going on for a while. You have to be close to an end. I'm telling you, Bray, I'm not paying attention to this game. I'm enjoying talking about Riptide and whatever. Man, that game came in just in time for us to finish that series. That's cool. Not even paying attention. Timing's good. We gotta do our daily roll here because I have not done that yet. Oh, I want to have 5 coins. Hold on. 5. Turn of the Century Explorer. Oh, well. Neat. I have exactly 5 coins. It's pretty rare to see a number that low. TCA! Neat. If only it was 0, it would be awesome. In the modern play a couple thousand hours, still have 0 coins. Bet you that tweet would pop off. But if it was 3, I could also even do it. I could make a meme with the Patrick meme. I have 3 coins. Alright, I never checked the floor plan. Let's see. Oh, I gotta zoom that in. Oh yeah, the river rooms. So I just looked it up for their recommended. They're totally up for like 1,000 to 1,200 in that space with all of them. So even if you could argue that we're just in the largest 2 rooms, or sorry, 2 of the rooms, which one of them is the largest one, so I know it's the biggest number, and then there's 2 that are identical numbers, you're still talking we can support 800 folks in that space. And you could argue it's higher because we're technically using all 3 rooms. You could argue up to like 1,200. So to answer that question, Rice, that we were looking in, that you were curious about with the Kalahari River rooms, which are the Splatoon rooms, yeah, we have plenty of space. I'll have to look up the LTC one because the LTC has a floor plan too. I'll look it up after this game if I don't forget again. I saw you, friend, but I kind of missed because I wasn't sure exactly where you went. Cool. Whoa, okay, it's because of the ramp. I forgot the new ramp was there. Oh, I'll take the double. I forgot the new ramp was there, so I was like really weirded out why the heck that I'll take the triple. Why the heck that tent had a weird angle, but it was just because of the ramp. Come on, give me another slider. I'm so close. Thank you. We got a kill on that? I didn't even know there was somebody there. I just went long to try to spook anyone away. Awesome. There's a ramp here. I didn't know that. I forgot about the ramp here. We'll take the marks. We already broke the 3rd checkpoint, which is a new checkpoint, by the way. I did remember that from the looking at all the new maps. Or the new map changes. Hello, friend. Still gonna get it. Oh, last year's gonna kill me, but we got 2 for 1, so that's worth it. Plus, I had just been a jump in, so like, it took me a while to get my bearings. But yeah, now I'm gonna look at the numbers for the other LTC. So, like I said, I know for sure it was at minimum concern, but I thought they were freaking it. Are you fake? Or they, I mean, I wouldn't say breaking it, but they were pushing it. They were pushing it. Because those rooms are significantly smaller.
Though I do know last year the fire marshal did come in and everything was fine at one point, so... you know what? Maybe they didn't end up breaking it. Maybe it wasn't ended up being a concern. Which is, I guess, a good problem to have. The only downside of the Kalahari in... That is probably the biggest downside of that one in Texas. Because the one in Texas is larger. It's newer and larger than the one in Ohio. But the convention center, the way they have the rooms, outside of the big rooms, the rooms are smaller. Like the expansion possibilities, right? Where you have like the group that are called like the river rooms that all three can go together really easily. Like there's just not that option in the Texas one if you look at the floor plans, compared to with the one in Ohio where we have the river rooms that are just massive comparatively, compared to what they have out there. Oop, I just decided to blind myself slightly. Whoopsie daisy. Oh darn. Though this thing can give me a headache, but as long as if I'm not running into too many, it's not too bad. Okay, both of those dropped, which I should be the one on tower, to be fair. Got some damage. Cool, we get an assist. Friend, your shield means nothing. My Reef Slider beats your shield every time. We're just gonna keep pushing this. No! If I didn't have my shield broken, I could have bumped him off. We would have had that KO, probably. Aww. I don't know what they did for LTC this year, admittedly. Which they might have put in the big room because of the fire, the max amount. Where they realized they were either at or really close to it, so they were like, I am curious what they did. I would have to ask other folk. Round. I had no doubt in my team that I was typing instead of like I said, all the floor plans are public for them, so floor plan capacity charts. Maybe these are the, like I said, I'm using reception numbers, which is the highest number they accept people. Because a lot of them, they don't have like the conference and things, because they're not doing for conference rooms, they want it for like a reception. Because they have the two big rooms. They have in Texas. They have the Kalahari and the Kilimanjaro room, which are just massive. And then the rest of them are all really small. So yeah, the river rooms there can do 300. So they didn't break, or no, yeah, 310. 310 is the max amount for the river rooms there. Because they only have two. I think they had three, just like us. No, they just have the Zamboni and Nile. Well, we have the Zamboni, Nile, and one that is not coming to my head right now. Why can't I remember? Let me go pull it up because I can't remember Zamboni. Nile orange Zamboni for us. Or Zambezi, not Zamboni. That's a hockey term, not an Africa term. That's not a river. We got the Zambonis out there. That was what was that? That was not a Canadian accent, Brain. Take some new time to learn the new bamboo. It's interesting. And the fizzy bomb is quite fun. Let me ping. I have pinged an LTC player to find what rooms they were in. I know the LTC one also has 2 levels. And the one level is the Kilimanjaro, and the other one, the Kalahari. Where those are the big rooms on each floor. Alright, not a great start to this one. Let's try to hold this top area. We're gonna get the not trade. Oh, we got it. They got 52 RNG'd on that one, I think. They look like they were accurate to shots. We'll take 2. It's what I want to do with this weapon. I want to get constantly more kills and things like that with it. Okay, that was funny. Of course, you have to have the well string support. I had to break my shield because that thing shreds objects like nothing. It's freaking ridiculous. Two full powered shots can break the Rainmaker shield single-handedly with the well string. Insane. Insane. 3 like half charge or quarter charge, something like that. We'll still do it too. Which is faster, I think. Hey, 22 Pew folk would love to hear you saying that bamboo is a fun weapon, so they will be appreciated if they were here. We love 20 people. Fun people. Oh, well, I guess that was unnecessary. Someone want to shoot that guy? Thanks. I do like this checkpoint, too. This is a much better checkpoint. Okay. We'll just block. Wellstring. Wow. Alright. Well, you know what? Let's play smart. Let's play smart. We can hold some mid. It's better for us to hold some mid here. At best, even best, their stacks, potentially. Would be huge here. We can just keep the tower forward, and hopefully if we can get, like I said, or if we can get the picks, we can go. No! I would have made the jump! Oh, the leader hit it. Ah, man. Ah, that was down my health forward too hard there. I was trying to get up to my teammate. My teammate was actually should have been the one to come back. Not me get up to them that far. Too far. Alright. I will always say, I love here when people they're enjoying their weapons. That's the biggest thing for me, is enjoying the weapon. Fun is the most important thing. Who cares about, like, meta and things? Shouldn't. Whoa! They fell off the map of my screen! Come on! I hate when that game does that. Alright, we're gonna jump into the tower. A little risky for the biscuit, but I have a shield. I do like this crab play, actually. I'm a little worried. There is somebody over here. Yeah, they're there. Junior nowhere to go, but holding forward into our teammate, apparently. Oh, I tried to squish him in. That almost worked. Alright. 52 seconds, lots of time on the board, assuming we don't let them KO here. Hello. That hammer was right where I was going. If it was like a quarter of a second slower, I might have, maybe half a second, would have got me. Alright. Big numbers disadvantage here. We have a guy really far back. Bro quit. Oh my god. Now we're in a 3v4. There they go. Now they're moving.
Too focused on my own teammate that I died. Alright, 3 seconds. We gotta touch tower. I'm not gonna get up there in time. No.
Okay, so Pepe did say they did move him into the Kilimanjaro room, which is good.
I don't know if you're still here, Rice, but yeah, they definitely they did use the Kilimanjaro room. They used the one big room for all of LTC, which can hold like it's too small. Yeah, 5,000 people. Like that's more than LTC does. Because you said that, and I was like, oh, that sounds familiar. Because, like I said, they were worried last year about being over fire code with including spectators and everything. They were really darn close. Though it's pretty rare to have everybody in the room at the same time, even during finals. So I think that's kind of what they said. Well, okay, well. This year we're okay. Next year we gotta change it. Plus I think LTC was a little bit smaller as a whole. Like the whole event was smaller. So they just had everything in the one, which made it nice and easy for them. But I love when events get so big they have to break fire code. That's or they would break fire code if they stayed in the same room. That's a good problem to have. Pending you have alternative options. It's when you don't have alternative options that becomes a problem. So like obviously LTC has options. Riptide, you know, would have options, let's be real. If we somehow beat to where we couldn't use the river rooms. We could be a part of the main room or something, but we also have we'd have the other rooms. We just split it up technically, the wood rooms. That's what I really like about the one here in Ohio, is just all the other options you have that just don't exist in Texas. We have more room options. They have a bigger floor space because they just have all the big rooms, right? And those can split up. But we have more like different groups like that, where it's kind of nice that you can do that at our Kalahari here in Ohio. But anywho, I have no idea where this. Well, this is Calcs. I'm working on Calcs. I was gonna say I know where the series is, but it's Calcs, so matters, but it doesn't matter as much. Hello, splooshy friend. Yeah, you better run. I can't aim, so you better run, but you better run still. Oh, hello. Yeah, nope, I'm not staying there with that going on. No, I got hits, but... Okay. Down to 15, that's not great for us here. Oh, come on! I was moving! It's because I'm playing JP. Well, that makes sense. Man, that doesn't kill. It won't kill with less latency. Thank you, Rice. I appreciate you coming out, buddy. And you have a fantastic night, mate. Hey, our catalog leveled up. Woo! Oh, I didn't do shit that game. Whoopsie. Those last couple games were not great. Oh well. It happens. Too concerned about Riptide and LTC. Alright, let's
Alright. Probably do Calcs plus a series, I think, and probably call it for tonight, something along those lines. Their boots. Their boots. What was that, Brain? I made a Canadian reference earlier and I couldn't come with anything Canadian. Now Brain's like, yep, we're gonna go with the boot right now. We're just like half an hour late. What was that? Can't trust my own mind. You never know what's gonna come out of. I'll put a mine right here. Worthwhile mine. Mark 2 people. I'll put some pressure on this right side. There's the junior. Oh. I again thought I had slide. I was just shy of it. I think some of that is I was running a little bit of charge up before. Now I'm not, so my brain sometimes when I'm really close it feels like I should get it when I just don't. We get it with another one on that. Cool, they're gonna go follow it up. Go! Alright, NZEP's gonna stay on. I'm pushing up them. Because we can't be this far back on this. This is why. This is why you gotta push up harder. Punish, punish, cool. We gotta go here. You're gonna come back into the slider, mate. We'll take it. We'll bump. Just kind of avoiding things here. Build slider. Slider into the center of the pole. They cannot kill you. Invulnerable moment. Even if they had touched the tower there, it would have just stayed there. It would not have. They wouldn't have a chance to kill me. I might have killed them on pop. Let's go. We'll take that game. Good recovery after the earlier one. We'll take it. Anywho, we are 1 away from Calc. We are 2-2. Hopefully we can get up to 3-2 for the Calcs. I'm okay with that. Probably would give us like 2100 though, which just kind of sucks, but whatever. It's early on Calcs. Part of why I used to not do Calcs until late. But, yeah, me. Alright, here we go. I have to avoid this suck bomb. I don't think it would have killed me, but I didn't need to take the unnecessary damage if something like that happened, which was the rush. Which ended up being handled, unless you just kept it back. I'll put this here. Ooh, the double damage. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and lose the tower and probably first checkpoint. I'm going to say first checkpoint already. Just because there's two of us and they have specials. And we are just in a bad spot. This blaster's going to shoot over my shield. Really well spaced there. I was not expecting so well spaced. So that might be a second checkpoint, right? I mean, we are super staggered. Super staggered right now. Oh, this shot gets me. Oh, that's on me. That's on me. They get the shots, man. I was not expecting to come around that corner like that. I was trying to get better angle on them, and they just came around. Instead of sitting there letting the blaster get them, which I didn't think they would be worried about that, because that's an awkward angle for the blaster. Hello. Where come back? Really? What's hitting a crab? Okay. I'm so dead. Please heal. I healed enough. I saw the bomb. I was like, oh, I'm so dead. No. It's just me again. Get one. We're going to trade with two. A good play on a personal part in that situation. I'm definitely going to... I would be happy with that. Normally, so I'll happily take it. Sucks when you're the only one alive, right? Get 2 for 1. But I'll happily take a 2 for 1. Anytime at the personal level. Especially after that kind of rough opening for us. Zuka's out. That's tough to retreat here, but not impossible to. Zuka landing behind us. Oh, what killed me? Suck bomb? Where? Okay. I didn't see that one. I just died. And I was like, what did I die to? Alright, we gotta get going in this game. We gotta get something. This has definitely not been a great game from us. But that doesn't help. We send them a nice gift. Mark 3 of them or so, it looks like. There's a crack in here. Of course, those do nothing but mark when the Kraken runs them over. Oh, buddy. Oh, man. I didn't even see the guy. This game has not been a good one for us on a personal level. We had a couple of nice plays. Just, we're kind of rushing. We just need to play more passive here. This area is just always where I struggle the most. And some of it's just because I just get a little rushy on it, I guess. We're gonna get the kill. Three there. Alright, minute and a half. We still have not basically been in mid at all this game. That suck bomb's gonna hurt. Actually didn't. Alright, let's get paint. Let's move up slow. We're just gonna pop this because we're gonna die anyways. We don't pop it, we die. If we pop it, we die. We have the hope that they screw up on the reef slide and we get something on it, but we're gonna lose 4 for 1. It's not good. Not what you're looking for. Oh, you're gonna be marked longer, my friend. They're gonna get away with that. They're gonna get away with that. Insane. Alright, let the Zuka expire. Get a hit on that guy. No follow-up. We're gonna just blop this, lose our shield. I don't care that much. In this instance. Yeah. Obviously our shield loss meant nothing. We got just shred the bomb. Or shred the, Alright, our Kraken's gotta go get up forward. We get the kill. You go, my friend. Go. Oh my god, they're staying. I died to the suck bomb on the wall. Are you? Well, that's gonna probably be game here. Maybe not. I was around the... I wasn't far enough back. I died twice to suck bombs on this push. Oh my gosh, if I don't throw there. We had a chance.
Oh my god, I threw
that game. I'm not gonna say anything else beyond that was on me. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh, my calc is ass. That might be my worst calc this game, actually. Yikes. Gross. Ugh. Alright, sorry, it was something I wanted to, but I want to talk about on stream. Not that it would be a bad thing to have on stream, but I'm just not going to talk about that, so. Anywho. Hey, we got a random kill, I'll take it. Support your teammates, directly or indirectly. See, you can get kills. I missed the jump. Got another one. Yeah, you better back off. I'm not gonna worry about that guy too much. We're gonna get another kill. Amount of kills we're getting, huge. Ah! Didn't let the mint shoot at the tower the whole time, but man, we gotta clear. I would love to have cleared that a little bit better. Wipeouts! Alright, we have a leader, so I'm gonna go. Need players up here with me. I can't be alone. We have much faster moving weapons than me. And why am I the furthest step? There we go. Maybe not. Yeah, we have somebody. They painted the rail. Why is everybody so far back? Why was that guy there? Why was everybody so far back? The tower needs to go further. Go to the next level. Go to the choke point. Know the key positions of the map. Go there. Lock them out there. They got wiped. There was no real worry of someone behind us. If we go up forward to the next position. At least not something we can't see if they drop down to their left, our right. Like, come on! Move! Yeah, this leader's dead. Go, go, go. Come on, this way. This way. Get up here. I don't necessarily need to get all the way up here, but at least to here, to where we are now. Look at this. Now we can see, look, we saw that they came that left side. We can push up here, not worry about it. Just push up to the next level. Buddy, why did you go into the little bit of paint? I think the initial reaction was just get away from the reef slider to the right. That is the natural reaction there. because that's your more safer area in general. But they went right into the paint, which is unfortunate for them. I don't know if I got record score setter on that one. I was really close. All right. We'll take it. We'll take that game. That was a nice solid game for us. Really happy with that one. So we're gonna finish this series and we're gonna call it. All right. Here we go. Ah, that went right between my shield and me. So when it opened, it killed me. It's okay. It's okay. Hello, Blob. We're gonna take care of that guy. Move up to the next level. If I don't go as long there. I didn't mean to go that long, man. I pressed that really late. I think some of it I got a little airborne, so it kept going. A little bit with momentum. Like, if I had pressed it a little sooner, I would have been on the lip and it would have exploded there, and because I was in the air, it kept going. I believe is how that reef slide works. I don't do enough airborne reef slide moments. Can't remember if it stops you if you keep your momentum fully. I think it kind of does a middle. I also just pressed it late. Bluntly, I pressed it too late. Who cares? Who cares except for my ego? Because I suck. No, we're gonna do the flank around. We're gonna do it. What? There was a guy right there! Ain't no way. All I can think of is it went funky with me going into the tower. That on their screen it didn't. Because that is sometimes where the funkiness comes from, is what you see, have a discrepancy between what is seen on one player's screen and like the host. So all I can think of is where the tower was in interaction with it. It said somewhere that you are not getting damaged because the tower is blocking it. Maybe because I was slightly, because it was almost over top of me, kind of just ate the damage. That's cool. You're dead. All right, 230. Man, I love score scores, but man, I'm not playing it well. So my better modes are Rainmaker and Climbs, but disappointing that TC is just not coming together. Wellstring is 1. Nowhere to go. They're dead. Oh, it's not Wellstring anyway, it's just a regular bow. Didn't even pay attention enough. Just said, it's a bow. Anywho. Put a mine there. Let's move up to this guy's level. I'm moving up from the other side, my friend. I got blobbed. I'm up here, my friend. I ran right into that suck bomb. Oh my god. Again, the same thing I ran into suck bombs in this map. Just straight up just tuned out the suction bombs. Just tuned them out. They weren't even like hidden. Like any of the times they haven't been hidden. Get marks. Got an assist on that. 2 down. I almost ate that bomb. I'm just gonna ride this because this gives me thing. Allows my shield to heal up. Cool. That gives us lead. Suck bomb again! I'm the... Thank you. I hate myself. Man, alright. Let's end that one on better. All right. Let's finish this series on a 3-0. I carried in that last one because I decided I wanted to die to all the suction bombs. All right. Let's do this. We're gonna block this bomb, not die to a bomb off the bat here. We get 1. We get 2. I'm happy with that. That was a bad position for us to be in. We get 2. I would have liked to have the roller. So I got a lot of damage on him. We get the assist in the end. Teammates get the last one. We get, well, they didn't get the last one. They got a jumper. The last one's still here. We'll ride the tower forward. A little extra pressure. Give us a little bit of a different angle to fire at. Get a hit marker. Roller here in the marked. They're gonna go down if I hit the shot, and I did. We're gonna get the double. One for 2. Every time we'll take it. I missed. I ran out of ink. No. We're good. Thank you, teammate. Probably could have just taken the tower, but we'll put some paint down for this guy. Well, we tried. No, I'm in the middle of it. That is one way to survive the strike, though, and we got a kill, so I'll take it. We got the checkpoint, though. That's good. It shouldn't have cost us so much resources to get the checkpoint. That's kind of the downside here. Really? The inkjet or the Zuka shot hit me. Oh my gosh. The unintentional Zuka kill. Lottery shots do be linked. I thought I saw somebody there. That was dumb of me. Anywho, alright, they're gonna get a lot of points here. We're gonna have to make a big comeback again for a second game in a row. Block the Zuka shot if they came my direction. They don't. We get the kill. RB looking to get the follow-up kill. They're gonna pop their Kraken here. I'm okay with I'm still alive here. That's huge. Wow. I am surprised. That suck bomb. I saw it this time. Get some more assists on this. We keep them to the third checkpoint. Don't even get to touch it in the end. So that's at least some hope here. Now, they might have touched it, but they didn't get even partially past it though. They definitely did touch it. But still, anyway, we just got to get to third checkpoint. We don't have to even feed it. Just get to it here. One's pushing up on the right. They didn't hit the mine. There it is. Get the kill. That should be a triple. Get the 3. Give me the quad, baby. Give me the quad. We do. We get the quad in the end. Minute remaining. Yeah, a minute and a half remaining in this game. Put some pressure here. They're gonna drop some burst bombs on me. We're gonna ignore the suck bomb. Stay on the right side though. Blaster's gotta go. They hit me with the shot. Alright, we are gonna jump in. You get 1 on that. No, the Zuka! If we get second check there, we might have been shot at this. That second check misses hurts. That works. I guess it doesn't work though because we lost a number of people in that time frame. Blaster's gonna get the kill. Alright. 20 seconds remaining. If we don't get the second check, or if we don't even get the tower pushing, not getting the second checkpoint won't even matter here. However, we can get... one to go long that time. Oh, man. Mark multiple. That is our tower. One jumps back. Oh, that's game. They died. Zuka or Roller or something got the kill. Well, us not getting second checkpoint didn't matter there. Well. 2-1 though. 2-1 in the series. Died a little bit more than I would have liked, but overall, happy with the game. All right. We are waiting
Let's get it right here. Let's not go to game 5. Let's get it to in game 4. Come on. All right. Hopefully, let's make this final game for the night. If not, we got one more. Oh, the Stars lost today. How about that? Hello, friends. Well, it took a little longer than I would like, but they died, I guess. Alright, here. We have ourselves a first checkpoint lost. Not a big deal. Nah, it's lost, but still. Didn't see. Oh, that's a hammer. Fantastic hammer, by the way. Right as I was about to start going forward. This might already be a really quick game. We are up 2-0, and we might bring this to game 5 because we always have to do it to game 5. Never gonna have a quick game. Oh, barely live. We gotta push this. We got 1. I was surprised I didn't get 2, but don't let that guy get away. 1 behind us still. You shall be punished! Alright, so we basically have to knock out. But we got 3.5 to do it, and we know we have to get to that level, so we can be risky to kind of go for it. Oh man. I gotta get that time. Not that it mattered though. I still probably would have died. But I gotta get that kill. That's one I have to get, but it's one that, you know. Well, that's a kill. Must be close to... It had to be close to hammer the way they were playing. That's a... I'm close to hammer and I really want it. Oh, good play by the junior. And of course, the jump in, getting a nice slash. Where I jump in. Really weak. Getting nothing on that. Get a lot of marks. Actually, I think we marked everybody. Get another one. The double bomb junior moment. I even dodged that. It took a Trizooka to kill me and through all of that. I mean, we played that really, really well. Alright, we gotta jump in. Jump, jump, jump. Alright, if you're gonna stay on, I'm gonna push up then. Really, the bomb? Oh, I lived. That was a really good bomb. I mean, just a few frames different, and man, I'm dead. Oh, the double bomb. We slided it into the same spot. That killed me through the bubble! Are you... Really? Did that kill me through the bubble? It was darn close. They might have just been inside.
Alright, we broke 2 checkpoints, though. Would have liked to break all 3, but we'll take breaking through. We still got time. Ah, that was a good flick. No hate there. Apparently... Don't die for it, though. Sometimes, that's nice. Oh no, I'm out of... They're behind. I knew it. I knew they were gonna get that kill, so I was like, I'm gonna hold slider, but I'm gonna stay on this tower as long as I can. No, multiple are weak there. Ah, so many weak. Ah, eye for an eye. It's not what we needed now. There we go. 2. They got 2. Make that 3. It's just a squiffy. Gotta get this guy. Or sorry, bamboo. Or whatever the fuck this weapon is. YouTuber. They got 3 on the hammer, or 2 on the hammer. Oh no. The jump in got, no, that's huge. We had to try for it. We get the mark, we get damage. Someone else is gonna have to get tower though. We lost control and they hopped off. They hopped off tower. Oh, the contested tower was officially in their hands. Oh. Well, I guess we got one more game. Man, I tried. I put in some good work in that game. Alright, on to our game 5. That one was one we wanted. Man. Almost was able to pull that back. We just let them get too far in the beginning and it cost us. Not able to push up and get to that next level also hurt in the back half of that one. Blaster going negative in tower control last game. Wow, okay. Don't see that very often. Played some good games the last few games. Happy with that. That's good to see. That's what I want to see. That one was not good. We had a few bad ones that were like, oh, that was the 3 of those 4 there were pretty bad. That was a little bit of a bloop in our record for the day. Overall though, it was pretty good. Pretty happy with most of the day. Alright, here we go. Final game for the day. Get a Clash Rush on the side. That is one that is not fun to face as a Bunder. Well, Lunas and Clashes are probably the most annoying blasters to handle. Just because you want to be in such a similar-esque range. Regular blaster, you can... Lunas actually aren't bad. I can handle a Luna easier than probably a regular blaster. But ranges, rapids, even Luna's, you know, those you can just get in their face. Luna, you want to kind of actually stay distant. Good bow shot. Not enough to kill me, but we're gonna get one off that. We're gonna get Hydra for it, but eye for an eye. But that was the only one anybody killed, which feels ass backwards. But also we have 2 bows, 3 back, or both teams having 2 backlines. Why is everybody dead? Oh, and I have to face this Clash. I'm going to have to back it off. They also back off. close, but not quite there to... Low on ink. We'll get the... We won't get the clash. We'll get him this time. Alright, just a shot up here that is marked. Actually, teammates gonna go ahead and finish them. We hold them to checkpoint 3. Huge hold. Now, can we get up there? We are pushing up quickly. I like to see this team much better than anything I've seen thus far in this map today. A lot of slow play. We gotta back up a little bit just because of the... Well, never mind. I was gonna say the Wellstream plus Clash equals back up, but I guess we won't even die to either of them. We'll die to the shot rushing up. 2 go down. Good hammer by one of our Wellstrings. We're gonna go ahead and hop on tower, get some points up there. Take advantage of the opening they got. If we can at least break... Okay. I've just not seen bombs today, I guess. I think it was behind me, because I was on the lip, it could kill me, something like that. Or below me, I should say. Not behind. We'll get the kill here. Alright. Clash has to go if we want a shot at this. There it is. Ah. Alright, come on. Someone take tower. Someone take it. Though, the checkpoint will go back, but not all the way. Alright, I guess I will stay here. Because our bows are decided they want to push up. They have hammer, though, for one of them. We're going for lead. Go ahead. I got tower. At this point. But I think... Yeah, okay. Now they're going to be on it. I better push up. You know what? Screw it. We'll just stay on. Alright, we won! I'll take my plus 25 and move on. Call it a night. Hey, look at that, plus 25, cool. Yay. Anywho, Yens, I'm gonna get out of here. You all have a fantastic night, we appreciate you coming out, and we'll be back tomorrow as always. Till then, you guys have a good one. See you soon.